Shauna. Okay, let's start talking about the things you need to cut out your budget, things that I've started cutting out my budget. First off is I need to start cutting out my budget, and so do you, is buying cheap clothes. Cheap clothes where, you know, cheap, trendy clothes, especially people who like to buy stuff from Shein, from Fashion Nova, all that stuff. Yeah, it's cute at the time, but not only is it cheap when you get it, it has the little strings attached to it, or the buttons are wobbly on it, it won't stay on. Then you realize, okay, I can wear this now, but next year I won't be able to wear this, or just 6 months from now I won't be able to wear this because it ain't the style right now anymore. Not only that, but you know, it's not cute on me anymore. The quality is trash, so after a couple of days of wearing it, the buttons fell off, or it's starting to tear, or the strings coming apart. It's just like, stop buying cheap clothes. Or think, oh, I can get all these clothes for $100. I can get, like, you know, I don't know, 10 pairs of shirts for $100. No, look, exactly as I'm talking, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. When you buy cheap, you get cheap quality. Stop buying cheap clothes, buy quality clothes that will last. That way you don't have to keep rebuying clothes. Okay, the next thing is fast food. You need to cut out fast food, right? If you're gonna go out to eat, make it quality food. Again, quality over quantity. You don't want to be able to, what is better? Being able to buy, I don't know, how much is burgers at McDonald's? McDonald's, you're spending $10 at McDonald's for lunch. Then later on that afternoon, you go for Chick-fil-A, you spend another 10, 15 bucks. So that's $25 that day, when you could have just, for just that lunch and dinner, when you could have just took that $25, took 10 of it, go buy you some, I don't know, rice, gravy packs, and a pack of chicken, and then had food for the next 3 days instead of just that one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop all the fast food. If you go out to eat once a week as a treat. Start cooking. If you're not a good cooker, I don't know what to tell you, starve. Okay, so another budget thing that I've cut fast food out of my life completely, for health reasons and for budget reasons. The next thing you want to cut out your budget is gym memberships. I am guilty of this, because you get that motivation. Oh, I want to go to the gym. I'm going to, you know, look at me up a gym. Okay, yeah, I'm going to pay that $20 a month, or that $10 a month, and then go 1 or 2 times, and then don't go at all, but I'm steady paying that membership fee, because at that moment I felt like I was gonna be pumped to do it, but now I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. My thing is, if you're not the gym type of person, paying for a membership is not then gonna change your personality to be a gym type of person. So cut out the memberships, cut out the gym memberships. On that same note, just because when you're ready, this ties into the clothes and to the gym. Just because you're like, oh, I'm feeling motivated to work out more, don't go out there and start buying gym dumbbells and exercise machines and new workout clothes. You can work out in your slacks and a t-shirt, right in your house, right in your crib, right in your backyard, right in your living room. Don't be motivated to be like, oh yeah, I feel like working out, yeah, I'm gonna get healthy, and then go buy all that stuff, and then you see, oh dang, those dumbbells still sitting right there. Okay, you know what? They're gonna sit right there. As long as I keep seeing them, I'm gonna work out. Eventually, I'm gonna get to them, and then eventually you're like, you know what? They've been sitting there for like 2 months. Let me just move them into my closet. Don't even buy it all together, you know? Don't buy it all together. If you don't need it, there's other ways to work out. Start off just running, jogging in place, jumping jacks, like PE time back in high school, push-ups. Let that start, and then down the line, a month or 2 later, if you still winning, you're like, okay, I'm ready to level up, then level up, but save your money for now. Another thing you need to cut out your budget is jewelry. Yes, jewelry, ladies and gentlemen, cut out the jewelry, because half the time you don't wear it. If you do buy jewelry, like costume jewelry to match an outfit that you want to wear, it matches that 1 or 2 outfits you have that you don't wear that often. You only wear that 1 or 2 outfits on that 1 or 2 special occasions that happen maybe once or twice a year. You feel me? So now you bought this costume jewelry, this what, $20, $30 costume jewelry, because jewelry was getting hot, right? For that 1 outfit, and then it just hangs on your dresser drawer getting tangled up or whatever, and then you never wear it again. Or if you do buy really nice jewelry, like in the hundreds of dollars jewelry, you realize you never wear it because you don't want to lose it. So why even buy it if you're never gonna wear it? Cut out the jewelry. Leave the jewelry alone. Another thing, since we're talking about buying nice quality stuff, another thing you should cut out your life, out your budget, is buying designer name things. I know a lot of people are like, well, I can't even afford it, and when I do have the money, I just want to be treat myself and splurge, and I'm gonna buy that nice little designer bag or shoes and blah 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 blah. What does the Gucci looking purse have in common with the knockoff Gucci looking purse? The common thing is that they both purses that look just alike. You feel me? Why spend the extra couple hundred or thousands of dollars for one purse over another, and they both do the exact same thing? Hold your junk. Don't do it. Don't buy quality. Buy quality, but don't buy unnecessarily expensive things. You feel me? Like, if you want a nice purse, okay, go to Macy's or whatever and spend, you know, that $50 on that bag, cute little bag. $50. I go to Ross and buy all my stuff. It's cheaper. But you want to spend the $50 on that purse that's gonna hold the same thing as that $250 to $2,000 purse? Do that instead of that one. You feel me? So that's another thing you cut off. Like, what else we cutting out? We cutting out things. Let's cut out some more stuff, right? Another thing I say, start cutting out your life. This is advice for me, because I had this bad. Stop buying so much paper towels. Paper towels. Stop buying so much paper towels, right? People use too much paper towels, right? We don't need to wipe every little surface with paper towels, because you rip, using it, throwing away. Rip, using it, throwing away. Too much being thrown away. So get reusable paper towels, or just use towels, you know? That's what towels are for. You wipe, you spilled a mess, get you a kitchen towel, wipe that up real good, rinse it off, wring it out, set it there to dry, wash it when it's time to wash. Stop using so many paper towels, you know? Paper towels should be on for an emergency case basis, because I could go through a roll of paper towels in one day. And I need to stop it. So I'm cutting that out. Stop buying so much paper towels. If you don't have it, then you're less likely to use it. You can't use it if you don't have it, right? Then, another advice for me, not everybody got pets. I have a pet. If you're a pet lover, like you genuinely, there we go, love your animal, and you're like, I'm not that basic girl where I'm just gonna give my dog the Family Dollar, Dollar General food, where I'm like, I'm going to PetSmart where everything's overpriced, and I'm buying them the nice quality food with the actual pieces of rice and what do you call that, spinach, and like chunks of chicken piece bits and all that, carrots and stuff. Stop it. I'm telling myself to stop it. I'm telling you to stop it. Stop buying expensive treat, expensive dog food for your dog. I did this for a long time till I got to a point I'm like, are you worth it? You are, but my pocketbook say otherwise. I'm gonna buy you the nice, cheaper versions of the snack. I'm not gonna buy you the cheapest version, but I'm gonna buy you the cheaper version of the one I want you to have, until I have it to the level where I'm like splurging on you like that. But stop spending so much on your dog or your cat or your fish. Is there like luxury food for fish? I don't know. What is there? Oh, there's another one. If you go to like HEB, or I know HEB is not everywhere around the United States, or Target or Walmart, you go to the like produce section, and instead of buying the apple for what, 85 cents, you go to the pre-sliced and contained area and buy the buy the apple slices, a slice of one apple for like $3.50, $4. Instead of buying that 90-cent apple, you buy the $4 case of sliced apples. Don't do that. Instead of buying the actual watermelon for $5, like the giant watermelon, $5-6. I know different states it's more expensive, like in California or whatever, but out here in Texas, $5-6 for watermelon, right? Instead of buying the big old giant of watermelon, you buy the little container of pre-sliced watermelon for $5-6, cutting away like what, a good 70% of the watermelon, because they give you this much. Stop doing that. Stop. Get the big thing. Get the money worth thing. Stop getting pre-sliced foods, pre-cut up foods, and all that stuff, and get the original. That way you save yourself money. Stop doing that. What else? Any disposable products, for instance, if you're in your kitchen and you got, that's another thing, cleaning supplies. So you have, like, people have like, oh, This cleaning supply is for wood surfaces. This cleaning supply is for fabric. This cleaning supply is for cabinets. Stop doing that. Get the multi-purpose cleaner. That's it. You only need one. You don't need like 10 different little cleaning bottle surfaces under your cabinet. Matter of fact, if you want to go old school, baking soda and lemon juice, those two combined will clean anything. You feel me? But if you're like, no, I want the chemical one from the store, fine. Just find you one quality multi-surface cleaner. You don't need the Fabuloso with the bleach and the Pine-Sol, and you don't need the multiple things. Just get you one, and then get you a refillable bottle where you don't have to, because when they put it in the individual bottles, they charge you more. So get you like a $2 empty like bottle, and then get you the refillable kind where you can just pour your multi-purpose cleaner in there and like that, you know. Is there another one? Is there another one? Is there another one? We're gonna say, cut out buying the newest version of every single, you know, cell phone you get. The new iPhone comes out, or the new Samsung Galaxy comes out. Just because it comes out don't mean you gotta be buying it. My thing is, it works. If your phone works, ask yourself this: does your phone still work? Is there anything wrong with your phone? Then why do you want to pay the extra hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars on a new phone? You don't need to. If it works for you, it works for you. If it's still good, it's still good. If it makes, be honest with you, because the new phones that be coming out, they don't have nothing really special from the last year. It still makes the phone calls. It still has the internet. It still has the YouTube, the TikTok, the Facebook, because that's the only things you ever be on anyway. So why buy the new phone? Then, for those who like to cook in their kitchen, you do not need to buy all the extra kitchen gadgets. So if you're watching this TikTok video and they have the little, this is just a frother machine, that don't mean you need the frother machine. You don't need the frother machine. You see this new TikTok video and they got the new food rice cook compressor thingy-ma-thing, you don't need it. If you don't, you might be like, man, I want it. But do you need it? Can it be in your budget and not mess you up? Like, can you afford to buy, like, look at it this way. If you want it, is it in your bank account where you can buy 2 or 3 versions of that same product and it not mess you up and you're golden? Then maybe. Like, if you don't have enough money in your bank account to buy at least 2 or 3 of that same item, then maybe you shouldn't be buying it, right? Because if buying that one item then breaks you, you shouldn't be buying it. You don't need it. Another thing, people who still pay for cable, it fathoms my mind why you still do it. Like, all the streaming platforms out there where, like, you could be like, Netflix, yeah, Netflix, Hulu, yeah, because also within those like networks, like say Hulu, they got like Disney Plus attached, and then they have like HBO this and Showtime that and Amazon Prime. It's just like, why are y'all still paying for cable? I don't know. Cut it out your bill. That's what, $100+ out your bill you don't need to pay. Cut it out. And then a lot of times you don't even watch cable. Like, you have it and then you're like, well, what's on Netflix? Because cable, you know what's the problem with cable is? The fact that you can't choose what you want to watch when you want to watch it. That's the problem. Cut it out. You know what? And that actually goes for like people who use home phones. Younger generations. If you don't know what a home phone is, it's like your cell phone, but you can only use it in your house, you know? So people who pay for house phones, I don't understand it. I don't bother anymore. So matter of fact, I've never owned a house phone. The only people I know who own a house phone are my grandparents. They are the only people in the world. And I expect something like that from older generations, but not us, not the young crowds. So honestly, if you're probably my age, you probably don't. My age or younger, you don't. But if you're my age or older, cut out the house phone. You don't need that extra bill. Cut that out your budget. And then I'm gonna go to this next one. Okay, I do this all the time. I want to cut this out my budget. You should cut this out your budget, but I don't know if we gonna be able to do it. And that is buying like ingredients for specific meals, because you've seen on like TikTok this cool new trend of food, or on YouTube, you scrolling through YouTube or Facebook and you're like, ooh, what is that dish? That look delicious. I want to buy it. Oh, what is this? Turmeric? What is turmeric? What is cumin? Okay, I'm gonna go buy those things. I'm gonna use it that one time and then I'm gonna never use it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go buying like foods or ingredients for things that you will never use again. You like, save your money, save your coin, keep it in your pocket. You feel me? Not everyone has the luxury of doing this, but when there's gonna come a time, hopefully, where you're like, I'm ready to buy a house. Not only am I ready, but I am capable of buying a house. There's rooms in your houses that you will never use. Therefore, you should not incorporate into the house plan or plan to use or buy or, you know, or like put your money towards it. For instance, this house here has one extra living room that it needs to, one extra dining room that it needs to have. So, and guess what? That has to be built into the mortgage for rooms you don't use like that. So if you have a formal dining room, do you really need a formal dining room? When are you ever gonna be in there, right? You're like, well, for Thanksgiving, my family may come over. I want them to have a place to use your regular dining room. Half the time, people be on the couches and TVs hanging around eating and watching TV in the living room and in the kitchen. They don't even be in the dining room, right? Why you need a dining room? These are the things you need to start cutting out your life to save you money, honey. Who says that? That Jenny, my lady. Yeah, money, honey. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I am